Michelle, me here at Wally Party. What is a garden here, David?
Yeah, man. See what kind of vibe.
Where she there? Toya!
Nice to see you. Hi, Kappy.
Yes.
How are you?
There.
Nice to see you.
the garden.
Welcome. Welcome to Toya's Garden.
Toya's garden.
Today's an amazing day. Thank you guys for coming.
You did a great job, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, I see my bananas there.
Having a Milo over in the can some almond milk.
I do have some Milo, actually.
What the brunch drink here, man?
We got-
Mimosa.
We got some mimosa too.
Samosa.
We got some of that too. Your
Give
blessings,
thanks,
God,
give
too.
thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
Give thanks.
So first of all, for everybody that's here, we thank you for
Yeah.
this whole vibe. You
Yes,
know,
I.
Warren Jones, he put a dope thing together here, and I love the vision.
Give thanks, man.
Toya, I see the vision. Thank you. This is dope. Crafty was dope. So we blessed for the food
Amen.
and the visual of the food. Oh man, great. Ace, thank you. We see you over there. We see you over there, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Car Felix, thank you for being here with your presence and your abilities and your eyes.
And her energy.
Yeah, good vibes. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
We
man.
give thanks for all of the blessings and our energies.
Amen.
And we ask for this production to be dope, as fly as ever, and we put the art out in it.
Yeah, man. I just wanted us to come together in unity and strength, because we've been friends for so long, and a lot of people don't really know the core of what we do, So I just wanted to put something nice together and let the people them know that we have a big backstory to tell. Music, entertainment, even a little acting. We did a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I could see the really good energy between you all as good guy friends. You know that you guys
Yeah.
have history and it's genuine.
Yeah.
And I love that because the music industry tears people apart
Yeah.
all day, every day.
Mhm.
So that you guys are able to sustain your friendship through the years. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Boom.
That's it, man. Yeah, man.
So, give
and that's how
thanks
it starts, friendship.
Give thanks for friendship.
Yeah.
Give thanks to the Most High, and
Yeah, man.
let's get this production going.
Blessed Thursday, man.
Blessed Thursday.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
What's up? What's up?
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm feeling good.
Glad
Sun
to be
shining.
here in Latoya's garden.
Yeah, man. Place nice and pretty, man.
Yeah, man.
Only for king there, man.
Thanks.
And the
thanks.
birds are
Welcome.
whistling.
You did all this yourself?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a constant battle.
Yeah, I like the incense burning.
Nice,
It's
man.
good energy. It's good
Bless up
energy.
the
there.
place with the incense and the sage and thing,
Yeah.
You know that gardening is a form of therapy.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Like
It
a,
is.
like a hand art.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
Natural.
when you're with nature and you're touching the soil and your feet is on the grass. It's about keeping you grounded, and it's about just surrounding yourself with colors and variety of
Yeah.
eye candy.
Yeah, kinda-
That's what the
yeah,
different
kinda energy, right?
Yeah, the different type of
You know,
flowers.
so we
and
love the eye
stuff, so-
candy.
Yeah, man.
We don't love the eye candy.
So we are here with Warren Jones, Road Warrior, and we
Yeah,
are
man.
here with Kappy.
Yes.
Welcome.
Bop, bop, bop.
There. Long time we apart, man.
Long time. Okay, with that, how long have you guys really known each other?
Oh, man.
Well, I would say I met Kappy in high school. You know what I mean? So I went to Miramar High in 91, and you was already there, right? 92?
Yeah, 91, 92.
Yeah. I thought I met him in middle school, but it was his sister.
You look like him, sister.
And sister Nicole Bradshaw in middle school, but I thought I met him in middle school, but I didn't. But
Okay.
met him in high school, and I didn't really know him or talk up to him too much, but I used to always listen to him and sing in the hallways with the headphones and his book bag. I sing Wally Pa Buju Bantax.
Wow. So you're a Buju
Yeah.
fan from long time.
They got
Just-
the one Buju Bantan, bop, bop, bop.
That's up, man. Constantly, I'm like, yo, who's this Buju impersonator? You know what I mean? But it sound good still, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
The raspy voice and oh, the girl then say, this girl. And I'm like, okay.
Oh.
You know, but because at that time in high school, Miramar was like very artsy. You know, there was a lot of 90s reggae,
Well,
90s hip-hop.
hip hop was popping,
Yeah.
and the culture was permeating all over the place. And we were bringing New York down here.
To South Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was this New York element.
So you had that New York swag going
We
through
had
Miramar High
we had
School,
a
right?
whole
Actually-
New York
With-
vibes.
Actually, I remember now, there was like a whole bunch of New Yorkers moving down at one time. Because some shit was going on in New York, right? Caps? Like all
the
parents-
crack epidemic.
all,
The pollution.
all the parents decided to buy them house down Miramar, Permanent Pines, and this influx of New Yorkers.
A
came
place
down
we
one
never
time.
heard of before. Like when you
Yeah.
thought of Miami, you thought Miami Vice.
Mm-hmm.
So when you tell people you're moving to Florida, automatically all you saw was
Miami Beach.
right, Miami Vice, Crocs and Tucket. You know what I'm saying? You know the show.
Mhm. I know the show.
And then
Fast boats.
Right. Who would have thought Miramar would be a place on the map?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
it was definitely an experience, man. And then the people from Miami would come over in the West Park, and it was this
So
whole
we got
bunch
a
of like
blend of
clashing. going
Yeah,
on.
a blend of the cultures. You have the Miami culture with Luke and everything.
Mhm.
That started to pop. You remember?
Yeah.
Luke and
Poison Clan and them. And
Poison Clan, and then so the dancing was crazy.
Yeah.
We're used to Jamaican dancing,
Mhm.
so it's a rub up. It's sexual.
Feel up.
Yeah, it's
just
sexual.
a little bit of,
Right.
not too much. Still.
It's sexual, but it's sensual.
Uh-huh.
That's reggae music.
Yes,
You
yes.
get what I'm trying to
yes,
say?
yes.
Mm.
This Luke music, what we saw, was not sexual. It was
fast.
Popping
beer
and
sex.
shaking, popping and
yes,
shaking
beer
around
sex,
something.
beer sex, right? And it was like, whoa. We had to go to Pac Jam. You remember Pac Jam? Did
Yeah,
you ever
yeah.
go to Pac Jam?
Everybody
I
went to Pac Jam.
There you go,
Once or
son.
twice.
Big up
But-
Pac Jam.
But
Big up
it,
Pac Jam.
at the same time, Caps, while that was
Don't
going
age us.
on,
Don't age us.
while that was going on, there was still a New York culture coming down here with the hip hop, like Mos Def, Run DMC, Talib
Yeah.
Kweli,
Yeah.
you know,
There was an element of the backpack rapper, remember?
yeah,
That was there. That was a good element in school.
Okay.
all the cross colors errors and all them stuff was
But
coming out.
also the culture, the Jamaican, the music was emerging out of it too.
Okay.
So there was a whole like South Florida reggae connection
Okay.
here that was popping. Like you didn't have to go to Jamaica to experience.
It was right here.
Yeah,
It was here. It was here.
Wally for house parties,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
man, I played them sound system in them car, you know, with the 90s reggae like Terror Fabulous and Gypsy King and all them.
Right.
You know?
So it was a fun
It was
vibe. Fun vibe, and made me want to go into music.
I was gonna say, what really brought you guys into music? Ultimately, like, what was your?
Ultimately, that environment, and just gravitating to how the music was coming out, such art. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it was coming out in a way where if you could do that, it would
The
be
world
cool.
was yours.
Yes.
The world was yours
that
to
was
The
get.
cool kid on the block.
You
that
were gonna
was-
be the cool kid on the
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and then, you know, you would play with it, but then when Buju came out, he actually just put those words together. So, and it wasn't necessarily him, from what I found out later on, that his writers, Dave, you know what I'm talking about,
Dave Kelly.
Dave Kelly, them, you know,
And the production team.
Penthouse. I loved their production. I loved
The
how they
authentic
put their
sound, you know?
Yes,
Ah.
I loved what they did.
And it was
also-
different.
It was different.
The music
different.
made sense, like the lyrics made sense,
Mhm.
the flow, everything just make you think, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
It was more
good.
conscious music.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
And
that it
even though
was
it was-
just conscious.
Yeah, even though
It
it was
was
the
just-
dance hall, you still
yeah,
listen to the lyrics
It was
very
put
well.
together well.
Yeah,
Because
the
you know,
vocal.
a lot of times with music, people just they listen to the rhythm.
Right.
They're just going by the rhythm and the sound, not
Right.
necessarily what the artist is saying. So
I
in
think
that
currently-
timing, Buju, y'all was listening to actually what
Yeah.
his lyrics made sense,
Yeah.
and so did the music.
Yes.
I think currently it's more about the rhythm and the beats
Yeah.
now versus
The vibes. Now it
lyrics.
feels like a vibe thing.
Yeah,
It's more of a
whether
vibe
by
thing.
the speed or fastest or whatever.
Okay,
But-
so you guys made mention, and you said the story started in Miramar, but where are you guys really from?
Oh man.
For your fans, where are you guys from?
From Hanover, Jamaica, man.
Hanover.
Countryman.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, Mr. Road Warrior from
Yeah,
Hanover.
Spend little time in Montego Bay, you know.
Okay,
The
okay.
Jones family and
MB,
them raised me.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
from
about you,
Jamaica,
Kappy?
Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston.
Mm.
The passport says St. Andrews, so it's very confusing sometimes, but it's Kingston. Right?
Okay, okay, all right,
So
okay,
Yeah, and
You
I
know.
lived in Bahamas for a little bit too, you know.
okay.
Yeah. I
So,
left-
so you lived in Bahamas for a little
Yeah, I
bit.
left Jamaica when I was 4. I went to Nassau, Bahamas.
Okay.
Yeah, with my family, you know.
Wow.
My daddy's side, yeah.
So Jamaica via Bahamas via Miramar.
Yes.
Yes.
Touched down in Miami
Yes.
first.
yes, yes.
Then we go to Fort Lauderdale for a little bit. Then my auntie and I we moved to Miramar. Yeah.
Miramar,
Yeah.
okay.
So I came up in and I went into 5th grade. So I was 11 when I came here.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So where do
Didn't
you
come
live
back.
now?
Where I live currently?
Yes.
I live everywhere.
Everywhere. All right. And where do you live?
Wherever I must be, I'm there.
Your
you know?
energy is just everywhere.
I like
you know,
that.
I
I'm
like
taking that.
You
one,
taking
right?
that
They call
one
me the
too?
road
I'm
warrior
everywhere.
because I like to be on the road.
I'm
most of the
everywhere.
time,
Okay.
you
You
know?
love do road
I know the road code. you
all
know?
the time, all the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
taking that
so
one.
Kappy mentioned what inspired him, which is Buju. What inspired you musically to like getting the industry and to start singing?
Well,
and
my background was a little different.
Okay.
I was
Share with
introduced to instruments first. So I was taking up some classes in middle school, and my aunt, Melores Jones, realized that I needed to
Big
play
up,
some
auntie.
instruments.
Big up, auntie.
Mel, big up
Yeah.
yourself, man.
Bop, bop. Cheers.
Big
to
up
Mel.
all the Jones family.
Bop,
'Cause
bop.
without them, you know, I wouldn't be here, you know. But yeah. So she figured I needed to play instruments, you know, because I was always complaining, so I'm bored and thing, you know. So
Talk up.
I said, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
So she said, you drew a lot in Bahamas and you kind of fidgety. You need to release the energy. So
Oh,
She-
nervous energy.
I don't know if it was nervous energy, it was just boredom, culture shock.
Okay,
what I mean?
okay, okay.
Jamaica to Bahamas, shock, and then from here, that was just a culture shock. I had a weird
Okay.
accent, Jamaican and Bahamian. But anyway, I chose trumpet. You know, I wanted to play the sax. I said, Auntie, the sax, it look fun up. You know, you can get all the ladies with the sax.
That's it. That's it. With the
But
sax,
you
right?
can't get the. Yeah. You say, yeah, but you can still get the ladies with the trumpet still. But anyway, I chose trumpet.
Listen to me. From a lady's point of view, you
Right.
can't get the ladies with any instrument.
Any
Alright.
instrument.
Even flute and piccolo.
Yeah.
Long as you
All
have
of
your,
that too.
long as you have your instrument.
As
all
long
right.
as the
And
instrument
tune it
long.
up right? Start out the thing right, man. Yeah, but I chose trumpet because my aunt said she couldn't afford the saxophone. You know?
Okay.
We're just starting out in America. So I chose the trumpet, and that was middle school, 6th grade, and I learned classical and contemporary music first. So that was my introduction to my solo in music, you know. But prior to that, I listened to all kinds of music from auntie. I listened to soul music, reggae in the Bahamas. You have calypso and John Canoe. So yeah. And then when I started to play trumpet, I met my friends. I'm like Khalil, you know, James, Patrick, Edwin, and they introduced me to hip hop,
Okay.
old school hip hop, you know. Yeah. So I started out hip hop first. I started dancing at 13 to hip hop first, and then I went into reggae. So I would say that was around the same time in Kappy.
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean? Around
okay.
91, 92, I started getting really into the 90s reggae.
Okay, so both of you, what really probably brought you guys together was the bridging of coming to a new place from where you were, now centered in Miramar,
Right.
and now learning the culture and then finding each other that, oh wow,
Right.
we have something
Well,
in common,
right.
where we love music.
And then the first dance I danced, reggae music, was Buju Bantam. Obviously about the right, I've heard that.
Ah,
You know? That's
okay,
the first
okay.
reggae dance I did. You know?
Okay.
But before that, my first hip hop dance was actually Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice. Hey,
Vanilla
ice,
Ice,
baby.
Dun, 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 dun,
Big up Vanilla Ice. Big up Vanilla Ice. man.
That was
I'll
my
tell
first
you.
They
introduction to
hated
hip hop.
That's That's somebody that I
Run
really
DMC.
actually just look at history and see time pass
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
see that things can change.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
he was really ridiculed at that
He
time.
was, but he
Yeah.
was very popular though.
But yeah, I mean, but ridiculed
Mhm.
in the sense of the culture or the credibility of himself. But as time went on, society grew to love him
Yep.
and have to respect his consistency.
Mm-hmm.
So I like
was,
that.
When they saw me know that he did still.
Yeah, well, big up Vanilla Ice, kid.
Man. Big him up, man.
Big up Vanilla Ice.
You know. But that era was a fun era, you know, the whole hip hop and the most stuff and DMXs and you know the Biggies and all that. You know, it was a very good vibe.
Right.
But I still wasn't really talking to Caps like that as a friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just admired the way he was just spitting in the hallways. The
Okay.
people he should have crowd around. And then I teamed up with some guys in band and formed a R&B group called First Impression.
First Impression R&B group. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And I wasn't a lead singer or anything at the time, but the man them say, if you play trumpet, you can harmonize.
Ah.
So that's what I started doing first, R&B harmony. Khalil Williams, you know, one of my best friends, he's the one that taught me all of that. So
Okay.
the whole Motown Philly thing. And
Oh, Boys to Men?
Yeah. You know,
I love me
the
some
Drew
Boyz II Men.
Hills, you know, the
Mhm.
Jagged Edges and all those
So
things.
that's when the boy bands and the boy groups were
Yeah,
popular.
yeah,
so
yeah.
y'all was like, okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
do something in Miramar,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
We need to bring the.
We wanted to be cool and
we
get all
wanted-
the ladies in high school.
Yes, I can
Yeah.
see that.
So even if I didn't sing lead, it was okay.
It was
I just
okay.
sing a background.
You was in-
Oh, you have your
was-
trumpet.
you was in the band. You was in the band, and that was
Yeah.
all that mattered.
Yeah, it was four of us. It was me, Khalil Williams, Steve Ransom, and Peter Hill.
Okay.
So we had like that kind of Jodeci thing going on.
So
you know?
did you know Warren at the time?
We probably passed each other in high school and saw and hailed up, but it wasn't a close friendship yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The close friendship started when I went into where Warren was working. I think we went to Kinko's. I went to do some business cards or
Yeah, yeah.
something.
2002.
Or maybe I just went in there to sell, because I went and sold a CD. So I saw Warren behind
The register.
the register working in Kinko's, and I was like, yo, the CD.
We giving Kinko some airplay right now.
And then he was like, nah, but better than the CD, we need to link. I could arrange some stuff. I could do some musical arrangements. And I was like, all right, word. Let's do this.
No, you was like, nah, son. I don't think you
All
can
right,
do,
what's
I don't,
the real
I don't
story,
think you
Warren?
can
What's the
do
story?
anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that was like a reconnection. You know,
Yeah,
he came
'cause we
to-
was like, yo, you go to
he came to
Miramar,
my-
right?
Came to my job. I saw him selling the CDs, and I believe I saw him selling it before somewhere, but I didn't think nothing of it. And he presented the CD while I was working, and I listened to it. I believe I listened to it there, or I said, I don't remember now. I said I don't want to buy a CD because I want to help with your production and bring it up. Because I hear something in there that's good, but I also hear things that's missing. So let me work with you.
Yeah.
From long time I rate you. And them say, yo, man, I don't know about that, dog. I don't know that. I don't think you know music as good as me. And I was like, really?
Really? I said that?
Huh?
Oh, so it was a competition.
I don't know if I said
It was
that.
a competition.
Yeah,
out there? Ah,
Something to that.
Okay,
nature.
okay.
Yeah, and that time I was being trained by some really dope and innovative producers from the Beat Bay production. Because after First Impression did our thing in high school, Steve went to another group called Absolute,
Mhm.
and then we recruited his cousin Roger Duncan for the fourth
Roderick.
member, you know. So he was the bass player.
Big
coming
up
as the bass.
Roderick.
Big
Big
up.
up Roger.
Shots by Rod, you know. So, and we team up again at 4-piece, and Roderick found a link up with a producer named Rush from Libido Bay, and those guys taught us the ropes of how production should be, you know, harmonious. They produce like a lot of stuff, hip hop, R&B.
Okay.
So I thought I knew it all. So I'm like, yeah,
Well, I
help
tell. Well,
Caps.
you know what? I tell you, divine intervention is always there. Because look at where you were working, and
Yeah.
look at where you came, and look at where you came from before,
Right.
where you
Right.
both knew each other,
Right.
saw each other, but that was the time the divine intervention needed to happen.
That's what
right
I'm
there at
saying.
Kinko's.
When we
Right.
realized the love for music, we understood that, wait a minute, it's not just the love for music. Once you start meeting people and seeing how cool people are, it becomes more of a friendship now.
And it's good energy. When you have good energy with people, you can never, minimize that.
Right. You move from the core basic music to actual life. To life.
I like that.
You know?
I like that.
And with me, it's always a vibe. So music is a vibe. So I don't catch a musical vibe with everyone, but I respect his craft already. So for me, coming in with my background in like the background vocals and the arrangement and the movement of the music, and I also was doing marketing and promotions for Off the Hook promotions and all that.
Off the Hook. Big up Edwin.
Edwin Forbes, Dag Man. Juan, what's up?
Boom. Juan, big up.
That man, they taught me a lot about marketing and promotions, you know, 'cause we work for independent record label.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Late 90s, you know. So I just felt that it was time.
Okay.
It was time for me and Kappy to do some work. And at the time, you were
PB
working with PB Floyd. Yeah.
PB Floyd, kid.
Okay, well,
All right,
big up
PB
PB.
Floyd.
Bop.
Yes, I.
Kappy, I have here
It's Cap's first manager, by the way.
some of your albums
Yes.
that you did.
Yes.
Wow, A Dawn's Devotion.
Yes, that was my independent album that I did after PB. So PB,
Okay.
I was on Caribbean Gold as the record label for PB Floyd, which was my manager at the time. He kind of introduced me to the basic runnings of the music industry, more the ASCAP side, the publishing side, the copyright side. We went into the professional studio side, which is reel to reel and just before all the new digital stuff was the actual feeling of being in a real studio. There's something about that where you have the SSL board just laid out and sprawled out, and you have the reel to reel that you got to press that play button and that
Studio.
Oh man, the vibes of a real studio, it does something for me. It does something for me. The looks,
Electrifying energy.
the energy. You know, remember Sata Blue? Big up Sata Blue. People used to go there and do dub plates. And Sata used to have the energy in there with the smell. You know, he used to bun his spliff and that.
It's a part of the whole
And the energy would be in there. And back then, spliffs wasn't, in.
It was not as how it's
wasn't
in now.
in, right?
Everybody has smoke now, eh?
But back then, I was like, man, the smell of this thing is really nice. When you go into the studio, there's an element there. Anyways, that being said, the business aspect of it, we went in, he taught me how to make the record on a audio level. And PB Floyd.
But thank God for 2021 and burning this generation, because at least we know some can live.
Cheers to freedom.
Cheers to freedom.
Yes, I want to be free from mental slavery. You know, this modern day things confused.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's the next thing. The music is really good message sender. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so uplifting.
Yeah. So the music comes to us on different levels. It's fun. It's egotistical. It's humbling.
Thought provoking.
Yeah. So I mean, and reggae brings all of those.
Togetherness, man.
Yeah, it brings those elements. And I like it. I love the fact that you can communicate through music.
The unity.
And I barely go to any reggae function or Jamaican gathering or whatever, and there's no music playing in the background.
Music.
It's always something. Even a domino game, a ludi, there's always some kind of music.
There's
playing.
always something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I cook, play music.
When you're cooking, you playing music.
Cleaning the house.
Driving the car. I remember growing up and you see your parents and they're Sunday morning or Saturday are cleaning there, right?
Yeah.
And music in the background.
Every day
and then Sunday, after you come from church, right?
You have your Sunday music.
All right.
You have your Saturday music. New York was
Friday night music.
New York was a great music.
Fruit. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is guava.
Strawberry.
Really?
We are recording on set.
Big up to our PA, to Cara.
Yes.
Come
on, we're waiting at the PS
at the crafty table over there. Hors d'oeuvres and juices and whatnot. Anyway.
Good job. You're so organic. I thought you guys were just having a
Thank you.
Clearly.
So, music-wise,
mm,
production was dope. Then that production made me understand that, wait a minute, if you can make a flyer for music, you can make a flyer for any
Anything.
business, right? So we started the
good foods.
Good Food. So
No, you started good food.
yes, my ex-girlfriend's mother was a cook. She was making food in the house. We had connections at the call centers. So I went to the call centers and I was like, yo, we got food. And they used to order. When I saw that they ordered, I made these flyers for other people that I didn't have connections with
Wow.
in call centers around the area. And these people started to call like Uber. Like it
Yeah.
was the original Uber. If
before
I had
Uber.
Uber of good foods.
listen,
If you thought about
If
Uber,
you knew now.
what you know then.
Man,
I didn't know
be
delivering
a richer
food
man.
could be billionaire
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
that was a lesson learned. I brought Warren in because I was like, am I going to choose the music or am I going to choose the food?
Combine them both.
I couldn't. It was crazy. Clients.
I believe PB had a expansion for his music career. He
Yeah.
wanted to take him on the road on some shows and
Yeah,
whatnot.
we had some shows.
So
I had
he
to.
said you had to leave good foods alone.
Yeah.
And then Kappy.
That's why I
said
brought
to me,
Warren in from a
Are
business
you
point.
interested in running a business? I said, man, get out that, Run business for free? I don't think so. But anyway,
Well, made him a partner in the
Yeah.
business.
Okay. So then
Yeah.
now you partnered
I
up
already
now.
kind of know the flow
Right.
already, because I think I run on a food run with him.
Yeah.
So you guys were music partners, and now you're business partners
Yes.
in
In
the
the
food,
In the
delivery
production.
business,
Wholesale food.
wholesale
And
food.
resell
Okay.
it back
And
to the
resell
call
it back.
center then.
Wholesale the food, resell it back.
Resell it back.
PRC and
PR,
conversions
right.
and
Big up all of the
Some other companies.
American
all
Express.
all
Did you
of them.
guys ever
Yes,
touch
yes,
American
American
Express?
Express,
man.
the whole Fort Lauderdale area, we had that lock.
Unlock.
yeah,
Had that lock.
between 12 and like 3.
Okay.
11 and
Tons
3.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Tons of stuff. But music kept calling. It just don't stop
It
calling.
doesn't stop. That's it. That's it.
It keeps calling, no matter how you do it. It just calls and calls. You
That's-
gotta answer.
And I believe at that point, when you were going on the road, PB was setting up like a tour for you, and then Good Foods was slowing down.
Yeah.
Something happened to take over the business. Man. I think-
Well, you know what? When there is
It's
a
low.
passion in something, when you have
Yeah.
a passion for something, no matter what the other things that happen, whether they are temporary distractions or
Right.
whatever it is, you always come right back to what it is,
Right.
what you're truly meant to be
Right.
doing, and what you guys truly were meant to be doing is music
Oh, man.
overall.
Yeah.
All
From
of a
the very
sudden,
beginning.
Warren was the road manager, and we were in Texas. We was in.
Wow.
We was on tour now.
Yeah.
Brought James in. Big up James.
Yeah, my cousin James, big up
Yeah,
to yourself,
big up
man.
Big up, James.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you, what genre of music would you say that your music fall into?
I would say I love reggae music.
Okay.
Because it's a natural for me.
It's natural. Okay.
Yeah, but it's international. I could go whichever way with it.
Okay.
It's
okay.
just what the art is. I choose to make it reggae, but I could do whatever. I could do
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah,
What would you
I-
say?
I would
Your
say,
genre of
well,
music is
I'm
as
going to
well.
elaborate on Cap's his answer for a second. He said his reggae music. I feel more that his music is more like dancehall, like a culture, not
Okay.
just reggae.
Okay.
But
But dancehall is reggae.
I know, but when
And
when-
reggae is
when we-
dancehall.
when we hear reggae, I'm thinking like
Steel Pulse and all
Steel
them.
Pulse
yeah.
and Bob Marley and Tim Dennis Brown, like soft reggae. type
So
of
what
thing,
would you say your genre of music is for your music that you produce and put out there?
My
in the
music is
universe?
reggae.
Okay, okay.
But I classify it as reggae fusion.
Reggae fusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason I classify it as that for myself is because I add like some R&B in it, I add
Okay.
some soul, some funk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I fuse them together because of my training in R&B and soul music.
But I've listened to some of your music and I don't hear that much classical though.
Because you listen to all of the music.
Alright,
There's no music online out there.
Okay, okay.
So
Where was that? Road Warrior?
Increase my wages.
What's the YouTube that you should look for?
Well, I have an album that's out for a while, maybe the last 2 to 3 years,
What's-
called Self-Reliant.
Self-Reliant.
Self-Reliant. I have a song on there called Another One Gone.
Another
that
One
has some
Gone.
rock and roll feels from
Okay,
my brother
okay.
who passed. Increase my wages, good over evil, you're beautiful.
Okay.
Stuff like that, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure you heard songs like Party Up. Anytime
Yes,
me and
yeah.
my girls can say party up, nigga, all out. A road warrior, me name, so me partying up till me fall out. So that's probably why you don't think there's any
Classical.
nuances as
Okay,
far
okay.
as like
So
R&B
you-
and stuff in there.
So you touch your R&B, you touch the
Souls,
classical
funk.
soul,
Yeah.
rock and roll.
Me and Caps wrote
Okay.
a song. We wrote a couple songs driving to Naples.
Which
Baby
was-
Love.
Baby
wrote
Love?
that one.
Baby Love was-
That's
yeah.
kind of a poppy kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
It's jazzy, poppy.
he
Give
helped
us
me,
a little
he,
taste of
he
that.
Helped,
Give-
he helped
Give
me
us a little
write-
taste of that.
Baby
He helped
Love.
me
Give us a little taste of Baby Love.
Sing our Baby Love R&B.
Baby love, my baby love, my baby loves me. I finally found the girl of my life, but she's not in my dreams. With all of the qualities that I like, it as real as it seems.
All
A
right.
simple hello and a conversation. Come vibe with me. I'm taking it slow, you're my motivation. Spend your whole life with me.
Bop, bop.
All right, all right.
You know? And then I want to be
I
free.
love that.
I want to be free. Caps helped me write that.
Okay.
And the Naples thing, I gotta bring up the Naples thing because Kappy was doing a lot of music out there with a producer named Joe from Joe Records. Remember that?
Oh,
Tell
man.
him the story, man. No one
Now,
knows.
here's the good thing
Joe
about
Records.
Warren. He's very social, right? So he'll
Sometime.
like I'll meet a person and we'll vibe, you know. But Warren will meet a person and vibe with that person, and all of a sudden, we are now
Family.
yeah.
You wanna come over and have a drink?
You know,
So
So he,
Ooh, tonight,
so he take the social element of it to another level
To a
when he
next
when he
level.
meets everyone.
Yes.
Not everyone
becomes
has to feel the
Yeah.
vibe still.
Vibe.
when the good energy
Yeah.
is good.
When energy is
Right.
great.
Alright,
So
okay.
we met Joe. Joe was pretty cool. When we met Joe, Joe's a producer over in Naples.
Yeah, yeah. Joe's from Bosnia.
Yeah, Bosnia.
Bosnia.
It's like he's from Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Irish, man.
It was his energy was like he was from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So we vibed like that.
And he's a real musician. He plays keyboard and
Another talented
guitar.
artist,
Wow.
producer.
And he has an ear. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And
A musical
yeah,
ear.
yeah.
Okay.
And he also
Put a
likes the
band
same
together over
genres
there.
of music like I do, like the rocks and the soft rocks and the R&B and the neo soul.
Mm-hmm.
He had that flavor, so him and I clicked in that way.
Okay.
And he's like, "Yo, I noticed you singing backgrounds for Kappy." Because I started to sing backgrounds for Kappy. You know, I
Okay.
was doing R&B
Mhm.
before, so I did all of that. And, you know, it was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
so-
did some show, open up for a group called Soul Flow.
Yeah, Soul Flow.
Yeah.
Big up Soul Flow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But the Joe story is a huge story, so we'll have to sell that in another episode.
Okay.
Yes.
So where have your music taken you? Where have you guys
Oh,
gone
man.
to play?
we-
Besides like say in Florida here.
The United States has definitely seen us travel.
Okay. Okay.
Jamaica, we've done a few.
You did some shows with Kurt Legacy in Jamaica.
Yeah, did shows
Mhm.
in Jamaica.
Okay.
I was in Canada, Ontario, I did some things up there.
Okay.
And wherever I go, I'm singing.
Okay,
New York,
okay.
Texas, Denver.
Yeah. So we.
I still haven't made it to Cali yet, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cali
Okay.
roots.
So
okay.
we're open
Mexico.
promoters and booking agents.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Actually,
right. That's right.
We're doing shows now.
Let me,
And where can they find you?
You can go to the Instagram, DM me at Kappy, KYAPI_music.
And where can we find Warren Jones,
I'm-
Road Warrior?
I'm everywhere. So go up on my YouTube channel, Warren Jones. My Instagram is Road Warrior 2700. I have a new website coming out. Can't give you that yet.
All right, it's okay. It's
Certain
okay.
things I build up on it,
All
you know.
right, okay, okay.
'Cause I love fashion and thing, you know, as you can see. So I'm gonna put some merchandise in it.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
So wait a little bit. Make sure the artwork is good.
Nice,
and whatnot, you
nice,
know?
nice.
So my stuff is out there on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes.
So you know I paint. So you know I can put some of my art pieces on your site when you're bigger.
That's called cross promotions. So we're good with that. Cheers to cross promotions
Wow.
in the Tired
Cheers to-
Garden.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
And before we head out of here, because you know, early morning thing, we have some music out that's coming out. You know?
Okay, okay.
I
What's your music coming out?
Well, I
You
have something out right now called "Chilling with My Girlfriend."
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean? Did you see the video?
I was in the video.
No,
I'm
he
just
wasn't.
joking.
He
I'm
wasn't.
just-
Don't want to
I'm
give
just
up.
joking. I'm just
I
joking.
don't
I'm
want to
just
give up. She
joking.
was in there, you know.
I wasn't in that one, but
Yeah.
yes, Chill with My Girlfriend. I like
Yeah,
that video.
Yeah, that was released in
That's
August.
very nice.
Yeah, and Kappy was actually my production manager, the set manager on there.
Okay.
So-
So, Kappy, what kind of advice do you have for the budding artists out there that want to get into the music industry and, just want to be great?
Well, first of all, make sure you have quality music. Whether it's the writing, whatever you can control, make sure it's the quality aspect of it.
Okay.
So if it's the music, if the writing of the words, if it's the tonality, if it's whatever you're good at, make sure it's great, so that it stands out. That's first. So you have quality. Second, production. Whatever the production is, mini productions, big productions, guerrilla productions. Production is important now. You have to be producing and putting out product, just to stay
Relevant.
yeah, out there. And not just that, it's good practice. You want to live a lifestyle, this is your lifestyle. What are you going to do? What is the actions? What are you doing to
On a
make,
day-to-day basis.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to put it in there.
Yeah,
You got to put it in there.
I'm gonna add
What
to
would
that
you
because I see some artists out there that they put out tons of music and tons of promo material and all this stuff because they have the time or the resources to do it, but then it's not quality, some of it, So I feel that for me personally, I don't put out tons of music every minute, every month, but when I do, the quality is gonna be good.
It's
Like
there.
Kappy said, photography, the image, the writing of the song, the production. It's gonna be great because I don't come all the time with music out, so when it's coming out, the quality has to be there,
Okay.
So I feel you on that one, man. That's what you mean?
Yeah, quality is important.
Quality,
Okay.
yeah.
Quality is important. And
Versus quantity.
yeah, and just be
Some people put out quantity and it's all quality, but
Yeah.
it's a part of the team you have still.
How do you think the music industry has changed
Oh, the
in
music-
talking about that from say 10 years ago to now?
I would say the
It's
music.
faster.
Yeah, and
It's
I
digital.
think also there is a lack of quality. To tell you the truth, I think that, and again, it's taste, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock anybody's art,
Because it's subjective to the
right?
audience.
But just in terms of, and it's funny because your parents used to be like, back in my days, I used to listen. You don't want to be that guy,
You telling
right?
me you wish they could just be quiet.
Right? But then when you do listen to your parents' music,
Mm-hmm.
it's still around. We're listening
It's-
to it right now.
It is.
Do you understand? And then some of that got infused into our stuff, into our genre. And now, I mean, I don't know if we infused it into theirs yet because I haven't really seen that quality.
Mhm.
And I don't knock it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's missing a little quality.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm saying the right word in terms of quality, but there's a taste.
Differentiation there
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
What would you say, Warren?
About like currently music now?
Yeah, like what have you seen changed from music back then, say 10 years ago to now?
I would say more like the lyrical wordplay, some of the production is like the production's driving the music now. Some aspects, some music more than the lyrics per se.
Okay, so
Or
production is driving.
the arrangement,
Okay, or
Yeah.
the arrangement.
So it's like everybody's listening for the beat, but like when I go to a concert of an artist that I like, I give everybody credit. I'm listening to all instruments, all vocals, and sometimes I don't get that feeling with some of the new music.
Okay.
Like the all access.
Now, again,
You know what I
we're
mean?
speaking generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
But-
not targeting anybody.
Right, but there
that's-
I've heard
So-
some dope stuff out there coming out through the little cuts.
Yes.
Especially Afro beats.
Yes. Yes.
I really like what they're doing, fusing the reggae
Afrobeats are fun music.
with the African style of music. And
Almost like what reggaeton used to be.
I'm
when
glad
they,
you mentioned
when
that.
they fused this
Yeah.
reggae
Reggae.
music and
the Spanish
that was,
Spanish
that was
music
a big
together.
thing.
Yeah, and look how it made reggae big. Now,
And how it made Spanish
and
music big.
So it made Spanish music big, and now it made Afro beats big.
Yeah.
So reggae definitely, and dancehall in particular.
Yes.
Dancehall
Yes.
in particular needs to get the flowers that it deserves.
It does. It does.
From all of what has been
Yes.
birthed from it, you know. So, big up reggaeton, big up Afro beats, but you know we have to big
Yes.
up Jamaica.
Big up
Yes.
Jamaica.
Yard man thing.
Yeah.
Speaking about the reggaeton, you did do a show with Steve Ransom and Telemundo one time. That was
Oh,
good. Remember?
word. We
I was playing the manager role back then for you.
Yes, we did a nice show over in Telemundo.
Miami, yeah.
Yeah, it was
It
dope.
was Hialeah or something.
Hialeah. That's when we got exposed. We got deep in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was dope. We
Yeah.
was on TV in Miami.
Song called Sunshine.
TV
Kappy
is pretty
and
cool.
Steve Ransom.
TV is pretty cool.
Yeah. I want to get more into TV and videos actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
really feeling that, you know?
All right. Well, this is a great introduction to TV and video and getting out there and putting your formats on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
So I totally see you guys rocking it, and I totally see you guys getting into that field and infiltrating
Yeah, man.
the media
Yeah.
with your talents and your many opinions that you have.
Mm.
What do you have? Do you guys have any upcoming tours right now coming up? Do you
Well-
guys have any upcoming tours?
Warren just put out Chilling with My Girlfriend.
Yeah, man. You singing Chilling with My Girlfriend. It's out.
Yes.
It's out on
Spotify,
iTunes,
everywhere, man.
everywhere.
YouTube.
So, what kind
Ten
of
to one.
projects are you currently working on, Kappy, right now?
Well, right now I'm working on my new album. We finished the single, which is called She Loves Me.
Okay.
We also did a video. Troy, Clarity.
Big up, Troy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Big up Clarity.
Red Eye Media
Vice and the
Promotion.
majority. You see? He produced the song, helped write it in a sense. Also did the video for the song.
Okay.
So amazing talent.
Okay.
Yeah, he shot my video too, Chilling with My Girlfriend.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he responsible for a lot of the production on my first album.
Yeah.
Okay, Clarity.
Producer.
Yeah.
Clarity.
Okay, talk about.
Yeah, really dope, really dope. So She Loves Me is coming out.
Okay.
The video is gonna be dropping soon.
She Loves Me featuring Steve Ransom.
Steve
Yourself.
Ransom. I loved it. It was a great visual experience, and I hope my audience feels the same way
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I was.
I'm sure
I was
they
production
will.
manager for that one. It was cool.
Yes, Warren did the production manager on my video.
Yeah, man.
So sometimes we switch out on the production management.
Okay, so sometimes you produce on his and he produces on yours.
Yeah.
So what are you guys working on together? Anything where you both are singing or anything like that? Any kind of
Well,
other
I've
collaborative?
sung a lot of background vocals for Cap, his music and stuff like that.
Okay.
But a lot of people is wondering why we don't have anything together.
Yes.
The last 10
Where it's
years.
an equal happening right there.
Yeah, at least one song, So
We're working on that?
We finally came up with something,
Okay.
Caps called me one morning and said I have an idea for a song, I
Nice.
said, finally, dog. Like 10, 20 years. Got 19 years working on music together.
19 years.
Yeah, as far as helping out each other's projects since 2002.
Wow.
But we know each other before that, like we said earlier. But we're starting off with this one song from an inspiration you have.
Yeah.
And it's called
Grace and Mercy.
Grace and Mercy.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds amazing already. I want to listen. I want to listen.
Yeah, well,
That
we're
sounds-
not produced yet.
We're
We'll be
working on
having
it now. We're in
some
the production
ideas
end.
for it,
Yeah.
as far as
Nice,
if you want to
nice.
go digital way or live instruments,
Yes.
So I love live instrument and I love a live band too,
A live band.
Yeah, I think I showed you a couple of my
yes,
shows,
yes,
right?
yes, you did.
Yeah,
you
man.
did. You did.
Big up to all the bands that I sang with, Dumas, Stay Tuned Band, Road Warriors Unlimited.
Oh, word.
I'm
Nice.
a band guy, like
Boom, boom.
I
Big
like
up
the-
Stay Tuned. Stay
I love
Tuned
the
is a
bands.
dope band.
What do you want your fans to know about you that perhaps they don't know already? I'll start with you first, Warren.
That I take my career seriously,
Okay.
and I like my downtime. You know what I'm saying? I like to relax and be in the quiet, and
Zen space.
Zen space. Yeah, I like the spa life actually. Yeah, man. I like to just chill out and go out and just enjoy myself.
Okay.
Acupuncture, whatever, Tai Chi, massage, fitness. I like
Wow,
all that stuff.
wow.
Yeah. I'm in love for sleep too. So. yeah.
So,
I don't get a lot of sleep.
After the
So
road warrior, do road in one guy in bed.
yeah. I'm in love for sleep. because I don't go to bed early because I'm always up creating.
So you're a night owl.
Yeah, and I like
Okay.
watching documentaries late at night.
Okay. So your fans know a lot about you now.
Well,
They're gonna be hitting you up now.
so them say,
Be
don't
like-
hit me up. I love the quiet time. That's for just me.
What about you, Kappy?
Well,
What would you say? Your fans would want to hear, want to
believe
know
it-
about you.
Believe it or not, I am not necessarily a limelight type of person, but I'm all right with it, right? And a lot of the things I think the fans, I would like the fans to know that I don't think they know, is yes, they see me out there selling my CDs, but I've sold over $1 million worth of that CD.
Wow.
So that whole Don's Devotion, it took a long time, but you know, maybe I shouldn't have named it Don's Devotion.
Kappy's Devotion.
It's Captain Don's Devotion, right? But I did set out to sell 1 million of
And
that
you-
thing, and I didn't want to necessarily have to go through the industry to do it, so I went directly to the street.
Wow.
And over the years, I've sold over $1 million worth of
Wow.
that product.
Beg you $100 now. Chase $100. Kappy ain't give me after the interview.
So
Buy some
Wow.
sneakers and things.
that's something I think they wouldn't necessarily know, but
So you
yeah.
have the grit. You know, as an artist, you have to be able to know that you can not only make your product, create your music, but you've got to have the grit to take it to the streets, and if necessary, put that product in the hands of the consumer directly,
yeah,
without the assistance of anybody. You just
Right.
got to do what you got to do.
right.
Wow. Well, I can definitely see that you guys have,
Yeah. I
have
feel-
the grit.
Yeah, I
you know.
feel that, we're like business artists. There's a lot of artists, they just focus on their craft and that's it. But, we learn different aspects of the entertainment industry.
I see you guys
You know what I mean?
hands-on.
Yeah. I learned business from like high school and hanging out with hustlers and taking business courses in college and stuff like that. Because everything is business. You can create any business you want, selling pencils, selling music, art. So I feel like we learned a little bit of music business per se. I myself might not be a master of all the avenues like publishing, management, marketing, but at least I know a little bit about each thing.
That's
so when a
good.
manager arrives, then I can say, all right, then I kind of know what you're doing. So
Yes.
I have an idea, so I'm not worry too much about certain things.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I learned a
Wow.
lot from Caps. Hopefully, you learned something from me.
It looks like you
And-
all learn a lot from each other
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're constantly in each other's projects.
And
So-
sometimes we perform on stage together on the same show, on the same set. Some music
Oh,
mix.
big up Ginger Bay Cafe.
I love Ginger Bay
Ginger
Cafe.
Bay Cafe.
Ginger
All
Bay
the people
Cafe.
that participate and come through and
Yeah, man.
and performed.
Mhm.
Yeah, big up all Blade, big up Indian, big up
Roy G,
RG.
Ingrid B.
You see,
Everybody out there, man. Big up on yourself, man. But lots of people.
Toya, big up
We work
yourself.
with.
We definitely
Thank you.
like the garden experience.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Big up yourself, JoJo. Sahara Love. Eclectic by Ray.
Ace.
Everybody.
Big up Ace.
So
Just
Camera.
call me Ace. Aceshot Production.
Where can
Full Stream
where can
Entertainment.
we
Come on,
find you?
Records.
Where can,
Takara Field is on PA.
Yeah, I feel a company that's there,
where can we find you?
Huh?
On Instagram or
Instagram.
YouTube? Tell us again. Tell your
So,
fans so
you
we
could-
know where to find you.
Instagram, YouTube. I'm sure the music will be distributed through all the other different SoundClouds and
Under
all of that.
Kappy.
Right. KYAPI.
All right.
Capital is really what it's gonna be. KYAPITAL.
Okay.
So Carl Capital,
Okay.
Kappy for short.
Got it.
And then just look out for the product.
So Carl Capital.
Yeah.
Got that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hope you guys
Road
like
Warrior.
it. I put a lot of love into it. I think you guys are gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Give
Yeah.
thanks, man.
Big up, She Loves Me when it come out.
Yes, I. And you can find me on Instagram, Road Warrior 2700. YouTube, just type in Warren Jones. See all the music videos. You're beautiful. Don't want to give up. Chilling with my girlfriend. The new video that's out. It's blazing up the place. Find me on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all over the place, man. iTunes. New website is coming. Just look out for it. You know?
Well, thank-
And, one more thing. Sorry. Kappy have a shirt line. I ain't even talk about him.
Oh, big
I know
up.
Me, I know me want love fashion, you know, but my thing soon come out. Still,
So
fashion.
yes, Rich by God. Big up
Yeah.
Rich by God, because
Yeah.
So that's
Without
your
the-
own clothing line.
That is my
Rich
clothing.
by God. Wow.
Yes, big up Rich by
Love that.
God.
I love that.
So when
Yes,
you get a
ma'am.
chance, check it out.
Okay. Okay.
it out.
And we can find that on
Right now, Instagram. It's
Instagram.
Rich by God.
Rich by God.
RBG.com. RBGOutfitters.com.
RBGOutfitters.com.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Big up Soul Star Productions, you know.
Okay,
Couple
okay.
things he produced for us, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, there's a ton more to
Yeah,
the story.
list, you know what I
Man,
mean?
we just
Yeah.
gotta follow. Listen, we just have
We
to
need-
follow these two talented artists right here to get to all the different things and venues and different avenues that they are conquering right now. The music, the
Yeah.
fashion, the
Yeah.
clothes. You know, you guys are dominating
business.
Instagram and
Right.
YouTube. So, you know, just keep up the excellent work. Keep it up. I
Yeah.
see you all moving forward and
Yeah.
forging ahead and,
Yeah, man.
you know, doing amazing things. And thank
You
you all
might-
so much for
Yeah, man.
coming to Toya's Garden and conversing with me this
Wow.
morning.
Big up
Yeah.
to
Love
Toya
you guys.
Garden.
Love you guys. See you next
Bless
time.
up yourself, man.
Wow.
Warriors Kingdom clothing line soon come, isn't it?